Hey up everyone, this is the Yorkshire Panda back on Seaopolis and just grabbing a bucket of water. Getting a little bit tired of constantly running downstairs to dunk things into water, so let's create a little infinite water source here. We can all this sand in. I love how it looks just fountain out. Yeah. There we go. That's all turned into normal sand. Where 1, 2, 3, 1. There we go. Got 10 stacks of sand that we're going to sieve through here. So I managed to get the melon seeds. I did get some more seeds, which I've popped in there. But before I start getting stacks, I am going to need to finish expanding this out, replace all this in the top with stone, so I don't have any more of these fire disasters. I really need to get down here and construct like a basement room under here. So from doing all that, I'm going to need a lot more tools. And to get more tools, we need to get metal. So we're going to sieve some of this sand and get ourselves a few bits of ore. So that one stack, how much that net us? 11 nickel, 16 tin, and 9 dust. Now these ore pieces, we need copper. How do we get copper? Copper is red sand, which I've just converted a lot. Okay. Tin and nickel. Right, to turn tin and nickel into something we can use, you need to craft them in a 4x4. Or, like pebbles, just press K. It'll automatically craft as much as we can. So, we are going to need copper, which I realise now, like an idiot, you get from red sand. Let's do that with it. Let's throw that in here. We have copper and cinnabar. The cinnabar will be useful later on, because cinnabar as an item can be used with a alloy smelter from thermal in order to increase the output and efficiency of the machine. So we are going to need cinnabar. We're going to need a lot of tin and nickel to make things like Invar and bronze and Constantan. So I've got a few more stacks of sand to do, so I'll be back in a moment once I've done all of this. And that is our last bit of sand. So let's pick up all those bits that we've got here, and Okay. And there we have copper, nickel, tin, bunch of niter, copper pieces there. So that, to make the ingots, all we need to do is just smelt our chunks, but through our smelter here. Now I'm going to need more copper. 9 of these will get you 1 block of nickel, and at the minute we can only put 3 in at a time, so we're going to let that just do its thing for a little bit, and that will get us nickel, which can be used to make Constantan. which you make by mixing nickel and copper. Copper we'll need to make bronze, which is tin and copper. Yep, 1 tin and 3 copper makes 4 ingots. And then the tin leads to overworld matter. Organic water, molten tin and molten clay. The organic water is the interesting part of that. And then we've got cinnabar dust and niter. So let's have a look. It needs enriching, but it's how we make our universal cables. Excellent. And some of the mechanism machines. So cinnabar is going to be very useful. What about the niter? Phytogrow for fertilizer, basically. Heavy sieves, so we can sieve compressed sand instead of individual. We need it for the electrolytic separators, the configurator from Mechanism, the Mechanism wrench, pressurized tubes, mechanical pipes. So yeah, a lot more on the Mechanism side of things. This is going to be interesting. So, oh, do you know what? I've just remembered how Tinkers works. Tinker acts as an ore doubler as well. So 9 pieces into here should give me how many ingots? Should give me 1 chunk is 1 ingot. In the smeltery it's 2, in the meltery it's 1 and 3. So I would need 18 more. What's this unit? Nickel. So 18 more. And that would make 4 blocks instead of 3. Okay, cool. Can let that do its thing. I am fine with that. What we really want to do though is get to the bronze and the constantan, because we want a big smeltery, not a melter. The thing about smeltery is it's a multi-block, so you can make this quite large actually. I think the biggest one I've seen was something like 9 by 9 by 13. This was old Tinkers, and that you could, by the time you'd finished filling it with a hopper, you'd smelted what went in first. It was absurd. But for that, we need to make this get the seed here that we've got and smother it in copper in the basin, and then make seared bricks, which is the 4x4 of the bricks, which is why I kept, I made plenty of excess. We need a chute that allows you to put items in, and a drain that allows you to faucet the items out. And then casts. So a sand cast is what you'd use. Right, here we go. Let's see if we can make a sand cast and show you how it works on a piece of copper. So, so that gives me 4 blank sand casts. So if I was to put that here, and then get, say, a brick, I've created a brick-shaped cast. Now, we've run out of lava. With that brick-shaped cast, what I can do is this just... There we go. Make sure that's got plenty in, some more lava. With that cast, I could pour out an ingot, single ingot, into there. But as soon as I take it out, it'll break the cast, because this is only sand. If you see proper forgers work and smelters work, they will create a sand mould that they pour the metal into, and then break the mould. Well, for now, we can only use sand as a cast. you can get gold casts. These won't ever break. So you can cast into it as many times as you want, but you need a gold ingot. Now, I have one nugget short of gold ingot, which I get from killing mobs around here. So I could really do with that cast to make this a bit quicker. So what I'm going to do, let's get my trusty flint sword. And let's go hunting. You're the kind of guy that I'm after. Always forget about the talkie care. Okay, didn't drop gold, but he dropped an emerald. Which you can smelt. It doesn't alloy with anything, does it? So it's just emerald. But can be used for a few things. Jetpack cells, QID drives, jetpacks. Ooh. Yeah. We're probably going to need a way of getting a lot of emeralds, which is probably going to come from mystical agriculture. That way you can just grow emerald. Hello. And another emerald. And a villager silver nugget. And loot. So, yeah, I'll be back in a mo once I've got my remaining golden nugget and I can make a proper cast. And we got our last nuggets. I am getting out of here. Because those things... Is that a dolphin? No, that's a dolphin. We're okay with dolphins. There are the alligator-looking things that you sometimes see sending out the sound waves underwater. Yeah, they're nasty. They're going to hold you. They kill you. They are vicious things. But let me get this built. So this will use up that brick. So I've just used the brick because I know I can get a lot more with the clay and everything. Let's go with that. I did pick another emerald off one of these before. They've managed to kill the guardian as well when it were hovering about. But there's the sand casts. And that's one ingot, so right click the faucet. And we've got an ingot gold cast. Right. Now we'll do the same thing we did before. So let's get our barrel and a hopper. We pop the barrel, whoops, there, hopper underneath it, and we get out. And the guardian's after me. Which, whoops, and I missed the hole. I'm going to have to build a bigger hole to get in and out of. I'm thinking of building a moon pool of sorts, so that I can get that. But part of me thinking, save up for that, provide protection against toxic air, so we could build up as well as out. But we need to go to the Twilight Forest, which we are nowhere near able to get to yet. So, that is all good there. What is this? Dark oak logs. Let's throw that back in there. Let's get a stick. Let's get a piece of cobble. There you are. Oh, I've got loads of new inventory. Take another lever. Pop you there. Right, now I have a choice of how I want to get the ingots out. So if I was to go, so 1, 2, 3, so 3 would get me 4, wouldn't it? So I can do that. So I'm going to break that bush and stick another barrel there. There we go. So in multiples of 3 it works. So I'll throw you in there, throw you in there. Oh, no, don't. Because I don't want it to merge yet. So that is 8 ingots of copper. Turn that lever on. And we've got copper ingots coming out. So, what do I do with the tin ones? I did make some zinc. Oh yeah, I put it back in there, didn't I? The nickel. So ingots can go in that one. Right, and those can go in there now. Excellent. So we've got ore production down to a fine start. Although the smeltery is going to help massively. So what do we need for the smeltery? 4 copper onto a seed heater. 2 more copper for that. 2 more copper for that. Push the faucet off of that, so we're fine at the steel brick. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, meant to fit. Although now we are running out of lava again. So whoa, no you don't. Don't set fire to anything. Is it dark or is it just raining? It's dark. Oh, I can see actually, top right says sunset. There we go, daytime. We'll have in there. There'll come the time when this will be a lot easier to automate. But for now, we'll just have to settle doing it the old-fashioned way. Let's help this along a little bit. And that is the tin ingots. We just need... we need to start making smelteries before I can unlock that quest. But we can start making smelteries. What I need is the seed heater, which goes into the basin. Although we might have to wait for this to finish. I'll wait for that to finish. While that is finishing, we've got the basic crops. Let us grab a bucket of water from here. Stick a hole. Let's just grab some wood there, actually. Like I said, this is all temporary in a minute. We haven't got a hoe. Hammer doesn't work as a hoe, does it? Let me... No, we need a mattock. Pickaxe head, axe head, and a stick. So, use a flint pickaxe on there. We need a stick, and we need a axe head, so let's just make a wooden one for now. Axe. Axe head. This will be a tool rod. Yeah, old Tinkers, you could just use a stick. Then again, it's been a long time since you Tinkers as well, so that might have changed. But we've got a mattock. The mattock is what you get if you mix a shovel and a hoe. So, 1, 2, 3. We're not making a full-size farm. We want. So I know it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? Okay. It's going to be in this corner. What's as lighting like in here? Oh yeah, all the water ran, didn't it? So it destroyed my torches. I was lucky I didn't have monsters spawning around here then. But, like a hoe, just... No, that's... path, not dirt. The mattock. Oh no, the mattock's the shovel axe, not the hoe. It's either just the camera, is it, and I am just being an idiot. Well, scratch one up to me being an adult. The mattock is a mix of a shovel and an axe. The camera is shears, scythe, hoe. Get you now. So, let's get all our seeds. So, melon seeds, we want to try and keep those to one side. Did I get pumpkin seeds? I did. Ah, there we are. Pumpkin seeds, same, keep them to one side. Wheat, cabbage, ferns, I think I'll actually put further out here. Tomatoes, and what's the other one? Beetroot. So, to make a fern, collect it with shears, and then that, with 4 leaves, make a leaf stew. We don't have shears, we have a camera. That's how we get our fern. We use that to make a leafy stew. Right. We shall do that soon, because I ain't got any leaves at the... Oh no, I do, actually. We'll do it now. We'll even eat it as well, see what it does. So let's get a couple more bowls. There's the bowl. There's the fern. There's the leafy stew. Very little food, lots of saturation. So, not as good as my apple. It doesn't give any effect either, so it's not even... Well, we'll stick with an apple. But, that's at least one thing done. Right, where are we? Oh, we're all smelted out. So, pop those in there, turn that off. Don't know why I put all 3 in, I want to keep 4. Take these out. Right, we've got 4 ingots in there. Pour that onto the heater. Oh, we have a smeltery controller. Oh, now we get into the big leagues. So, get rid of you. Put it in there. So that's all the crushed stone. Crushed stone that goes to make the lava. And we shall, I think, build our little smeltery here for now. Not its final home, but just so we can get the ball rolling. So, first things first, we need chute and a drain. We have our controller. And then we need some smeltery bricks. So that I want to keep put the chute here. Not there. Chute. Ha! Chute there. Drain there. And dirt, 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 dirt. Haha! Now, it's at this point I realise I've made a fatal flaw in my plan and forgot the actual heat source, which we're going to pinch from here, as well as the drain. And that. Pop you there with the drain. And if I remember rightly, this needs to be on the same level as the controller. Huzzah! Now when I put these in, they'll smelt, but instead of making 1 ingot and 1 and 3 little nuggets, it'll make 2 straight ingots. And the amount of ingots I can smelt at any one time is how big this is. So there's 6 blocks in the middle of here, which means I can smelt 6 blocks and hold 48 cooked blocks. Cooked ingots. If I was to increase this another 2, I'd be able to smelt 12 and it would hold 96. Easy as that. And then the drain, when you've got multiple ores in here, if they can mix, they will mix. If they can't, you can click on the metal in order to sort exactly which one you want. So let's say, for example, we went and got ourselves a little bit more copper. By a little bit, I mean we need a metric buck ton. And there we go. Press K, and we've got 10 copper there. So we know nickel mixes 1-to-1 with copper to make constant tan. So 2 copper will mix with the 4 nickel and make, doing the maths in my head, 8 constant tan. Now we want bronze as well. Oh, there we go. And the bronze is what was it? 3 copper to 1 tin. So if I was to put 3, I would need 1 tin and make 4 bronze. Again, everything nice and easy from there. So if I was to get a hopper and another barrel, slap the hopper there, barrel there. So 3 copper, 1 tin. And as you can see, it's smelting it away. Oh, actually not. I need 2 more. It's slipping it all into there, and that's turning all of that copper into bronze and constant tan. There we go. And better still, what I can do is I can grab the basin and the other drain, and this drain here, if I put the other faucet and basin there, we'll get a block of bronze out here. But same again, I can put a block above the faucet with a lever on so that I can automate it. And we've got a block of bronze. Ta-da! Now, the cast can go in there. And if I wanted a bar of Constantan, pause out into the cast, and I just right click. So again, we can grab all of these. Oh, I'm going to have to put these. Yep. And we could say, there's the barrel, hopper into that, and with you on top of there, and a lever on you. And we can just pour out all of those bits there. So that is our ore smelter done. And when it comes to filling it with lava, we've only got to go that far. So our old melter can go away. Right. Do we need it for anything else? Oh, we can use it to create a melting modifier for us tools. It can go in there for now then. But that is a fully functional smeltery, which I could do with just making a load more seared bricks and making it taller. In fact, getting a load of seared bricks and making it big so that I can get a lot more done at once. You're having multiple actually, I can automate a lot of the process, but I digress. That is everything there. Now, 3 bronze blocks and 4 of those bricks, and we can make a Tinker's Anvil. This is where we can make our tools a lot better. Add a bucket to our weapons, expand, so pickaxe for example will hit more than 1 block instead of just the one. Trading ability for extra tool slots. Ooh. You can actually use it to create your own light sources. Obviously that's your your fortune or looting enchantment. Tools can make paths. Melts attacked enemies and items dropped. Increases your reach. Silk touch adds the that adds the axe. Right click. I mean, there's 18 pages. Durability. Adds an ability slot as a creative thing, so emeralds and creative essence, which can be made with the ultimate singularities, but that's end game. But we could do with that Tinker's Anvil. So what we need is bronze. To get the bronze, we need a lot more copper. To get the copper, we need a lot more red sand. So I'll leave my system all going for a little while, gathering up the resources. Once I've got enough, we'll make as much bronze and copper as we can. What's that? We've got 64 night and we need 64 sand casts. That's easy enough. Sea lanterns. We can start making prismarine soon as well, so we can make more of these sea lanterns. 64 cinnabar dust. That's going to be doable. 64 of the initial ingots. 32 bronze and Constantan. The otherworldly matter. And 64 logistical transporters. Yeah, next episode we're going to get into this. So once I've got a fair bit more copper done and I can make the anvil, we'll get this made. Once we get into here and we can start getting automation done properly, I can then reorganise, rebuild all this, change all the top to stone, redo all this, and we can actually have a fully functional storage system with some degree of sorting, but it means as I make things, like with these, I'll be able to automatically pull out the items, put them into storage drawers where I can keep them all stored up, and even have a setup where I can take things out, so I can have like a dump. I can dump all of my chunks into a box and I'll take them all to the smelter. I can dump all of my, I can make dust blocks and it'll automatically go to here and create clay and things like that. So I've got plenty of things I can do, but for now, do the usual stuff. Head into the comments, hit your likes, hit your subscribes, comment away. I am going to, yeah, I'll be back soon enough once I've got the things that I need to upgrade everything, get our automation done. Yeah, sounds like a plan. So in the meantime, you guys take it steady, everything's a good one. I shall catch you all later. Bye bye.